I'm going to show off a brand new Casio that comes from a rare breed. It's all stainless steel. Let's get into it. Yes, and welcome to the Mad Watch Collector Show. Now, if you are a lover of, say, the AQ800 or the AQ230, that sort of 80s style analog display, and you may not be bothered about the small digital screen, well, Casio have just released a brand new watch that, wait for it, is stainless steel. Now, you guys know I'm a massive fan of the A1100, and one of the main reasons why I love it is because it's completely made of stainless steel. It just takes the Casio brand to another level. Now, for anyone that has owned chrome plated resin Casios before, you'll know that they are scuff monkeys. And you only have to look at the case for 5 minutes before a scratch or scuff appears. Now, yes, this is not a £35 watch. I bought this on the Casio website for £85, but I've got to be honest, I've grown quite fond of it. And there's not a digital display in sight. You're very curious, aren't you? So I will stop the waffling and show you the watch, get my wife's opinion at the end, and let's take you on a fast and loose ride down Stainless Steel Alley. Are you MTP ready? Let's go. So, ladies and gentlemen, here is the MTP-B185D-1AVEF. And it is essentially just a very nice, casual, stylish, elegant three-hander Casio. And whereas, say, the AQ230 is around 40 grams in weight, this bad boy is double that to around 80 grams and does feel more substantial. Casio, before I do show off this watch, we want you to do more of these stainless steel cases, and the likes of me would be happy to pay the extra £30–40. Anyway, on the front of the case, we have this coarse vertical brushing, which does match the stainless steel bracelet. I mean, how many times can you say that on a Casio? The sides are polished. There are some nice facets. Yeah, I mean, it does remind you of an old Casio, maybe even an old Seiko from the late 70s. However, the bracelet on this, which works the same way as your bargain Casios, does give the watch a more modern or industrial look. But this watch is only 7.5 millimeters in thickness. This is going to slip under any cuff, no matter what you're wearing, including a leotard. And first impressions, this watch does look far more premium than most of the Casios I own. Unlike a lot of Casios I own, the back of this watch looks like it's pressed in and not screwed in. The crown is not screwed in. And as it says on the dial, this is water resistant to 50 meters. But listen, this isn't a sports watch. I can't see me swimming in it ever, so there's no problem there. Okay, let's look at the face. Dial time. There was some really nice dynamics going on. First of all, we have this waffle pattern as the base with printed minute markers. Then we have these applied polished silver hour markers, and they match the nicely polished handset. We have Casio and WR50 printed. It would have been awesome to have had the logo raised above the waffle pattern, but they slightly cheapened out to allow the printing to happen. We do have a date window at 3 o'clock. It does cut some of that 3 o'clock hour marker, but it's not big enough to ruin the dial, and I can let it off. There is not one single piece of lume on this watch at all, which is the biggest giveaway that this is a dress piece. However, with the amount of shine on those baton indices and the handset, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to tell the time in very low lights. It's just a very nice, elegant, clean dial for really not a lot of money.
Could you just click that like button, please? It really helps the channel. Thank you. Okay, so inside this bad boy, we have a 5436 module. I think we've got a 3 to 5 year battery life. And the impressive part, this puppy will only lose or gain 20 seconds a month. Now, the big test we have for budget analog watches, and this is maybe £84, but it's still budget, is does the second hand hit the markers? That's the big telltale sign. And I have to report, this does a great job of hitting pretty much every single marker and is pretty impressive. Hello.
On my 6.5-inch wrist, I really like this thing. I know it's only mineral glass protecting the dial, but I really do love that black rounded off border, as I think it really works so well with the edges of the stainless steel case. Again, it makes me feel more of old Seikos than it does old Casios. But I gotta be honest, I absolutely love the fact we have brushing on the case that matches the brushing on the bracelet. How amazing would it be to have a, I don't know, a Casio Royale or an A168 in a stainless steel case that matched the bracelet. I think it's 42 millimeters from top to bottom, 37 from left to right. On my 6.5-inch wrist, I think this, well, it's just perfect. It's not too small, it's not too big. It's a watch from afar without seeing the logo Casio. You could see people thinking it is much, much more expensive than it is. Not that that would be a reason why you buy it. This watch will sit well next to my A1100 and my bashed up AQ230. Honestly, you only gotta rub your thumb over those watches to get a scuff or scratch on the case. This is gonna last longer, it's gonna look nicer for longer, but we gotta pay a bit more, but that's what we've been asking for. The only thing this watch for me is missing is maybe a little bit of lume just on the hands, just to make it legible in the dark. Really like the strap, but the whole look looks good. So here it is, my wife's first impressions of the MTP stainless steel beauty. This is horrible. I'm tired at the minute, but I feel more tired the more I look at it. Very boring, very blingy on the face. Hate it. No. Thank you so much, the wife. Yes, Casio Corner is back, and we got to say a big thanks to Day One Reefing. Because you know what? It's been a dull day today, and my life needs brightening up. And my friend, with this GA-400 SK-1A9 using a Strapsco NATO with adapters, well, I think you've powered me for the next couple of days. Certainly not my taste in colours, but I love how you've put this strap on it, my friend, and pretty much made it yours. And thanks for tagging me in. If you'd like to be on the next Casio Corner, all you gotta do, find me on Instagram here and tag me in on one of your Casio posts. Because who knows, next time, the star of the show could be you. Yes, thank you so much for watching till the end. I'll put a link to this watch in the description below. As I said, I bought it from the Casio website. It does say on the website there are only 6 left, but you know, do we believe that? But if you want to support the Mad Watch Collector channel any further, we've got a Patreon now. See the shows early, behind the scenes footage, blooper reels, private group chat, and get your name credited at the end of every show like this wonderful lot. But if I've got you here for a few more minutes, and I think I have, why don't you take a look at this one? This is phenomenal. You'll love it, I'm telling you. It is cool, isn't it? I do like it. And there's no digital display. It's weird. I'm changing this year. Go on, click it. Click it, you'll love it. Click, go on, click it.